Now, of course, the phrase is being thrown around these days, what a time to be alive. And it is indeed an exciting time to be alive, where we're seeing sisters literally doing it for themselves as both the masters of the home and the workplace. Now, we're joined this morning by Princess Tsakani Nkambule, who's a successful businesswoman, who's here to talk to us about the importance of women empowerment as we see which lessons can actually be learned in both spaces. And she contains these lessons in her beautiful book called From the Bedroom to the Boardroom, How Women Can Empower and Win Big Anyway. So great to have you here with us this morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Now, a lot of people might just think that I'm using the word princess as a pseudonym, but you actually are from a royal family, as I understand, but you've also taken quite a big bite out of the business world. Tell me a bit more about your drive here. You know, I see that you're all about, one of your lifelong ambitions has been about sharing the experiences of the business world and helping business or women to empower themselves.
Yes, I am from a royal family, both from my father's side and my mother's side. My late father, who is from the Shulubani royal family, was an avid reader who encouraged me to read at a very young age. And he instilled in me as well as a love for books. I grew up among remarks by insensitive adults, well-meaning though, bemoaning the fact that my father did not have an heir, to carry the family name on, as you know, in our tradition. And that was after my youngest brother, who passed on at the age of 6. But I think it didn't bother my father much. You know, he gave us his unconditional love and immense support. And for that, I wanted to make him proud.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he passed on when I was 17. But up to this day, I'm deeply inspired by his teachings during the 17 years of my life. And at the same time as well, my mother, who made history by becoming the first female Batsonga Machangani chief or Hosi, 8 years ago, after a long, protracted and bruising battle, which was finally won in the Constitutional Court.
Yes.
So I'm inspired by both my parents, and from an early age, I was encouraged to be independent.
What a great lineage to come from. I mean, no pressure, of course, but of course you've taken all of these life lessons and you've put them into this, in terms of business at least. Briefly explain to me why you think it's so important for women, for ladies out there, to be encouraging and supporting each other on their road to success.
Look, as women, we need a lot of help, because at times you find yourself at the bottom of the pile.
Yeah.
Some few years ago, I came across a very powerful statement. I quote, the best thing that a man can do, is to marry a woman, because a woman will look after him, look after his needs, put his interests first, look after home and kids, and while he develops his career. So there's little adjustment. While on the other side, for a woman to make it both at work, in the bedroom and the boardroom, she has to be very, very creative to juggle home and work. And also, despite tough legislation and programs that are designed to empower women, the progress in that regard it's very, very slow. So I think all of us as women, we need to inspire each other. That is why in this book, I interviewed 25 highly successful businesswomen, and they shared their hard-won lessons and tips on how you can make it work at home and at work. Yeah. And I think all of us can learn from those masterful insights.
Absolutely. And there they are, contained in this wonderful book. And thank you very much for coming in this morning so early to share this wonderful book with us. It's called From the Bedroom to the Boardroom, How Women Can Be Powerful and Win Big Anyway. So do go out there, support it, get this book, and I'm sure that there are some lovely lessons that you can, of course, learn from this. Princess Tsakani, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Well, right now it is time for us to find out what else is coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.